like it's day number 10. Got 123 cigarettes left to go. I definitely felt a real good, strong craving today. It wasn't like the normal ones where it's just kind of like I feel like smoking a cigarette. I kind of can like taste the cigarette smoke in my mouth. This one, it was like pretty constant. It was there, and it stayed there. It wasn't going away at all. It was, I want to smoke a cigarette. I want to smoke it now. It would be really nice if I could smoke a cigarette, shit like that. So, addiction process, yeah, we're getting there, if we haven't already gotten there. Oh, that's damn nice. I'm craving it. I didn't crave it early this morning, like I kind of wake up and I want to smoke a cigarette. This one, I actually forgot about smoking cigarettes for a little bit. And then like later on when I got home, yeah, I was like, yeah, man, I could go for a fucking ciggy right now. I'm burning a fucking fag right now. It's like all over, just like relax. It's like, man, it's like I'm sitting down for like the first time like all day. But I've been sitting down plenty. I did my P2 today, went well. My ankle's feeling kind of a good bit better, man. I even walked out here without my crutch. I've got it over there just in case I need to fucking support my weight on it, but I'm doing a little bit better today. I did a good bit of walking. It fucking sucked. It wasn't like, it didn't feel good, but I was able to do it. Hit the liquor store, got myself some Guinness and some Mescal, because I wanted to fucking drink. Technically, this is my payday. It's the day I get paid, even though I'm really just getting paid out of my PTO right now. I'm not working or anything. So I'm just eating my vacation days and just taking the money out of that, which they allow us to do. Oh, going in my ear. You burned me, you fucker. Oh man, I don't know what it is, dude. Like the first part of that cigarette, it just feels good. It's like very flavorful. Like you just kind of feel like it kind of go into your body. It's like feel it in your arms, your legs, your backs. Everything just fucking just relax and chills out. Of course, then when I feel it and it's like feels good, I want to smoke all of it, and I smoke it even faster, and like I get rid of it faster, and I get to enjoy that top part of the cigarette as much. I gotta get a fucking trash can out here, man. I could just dump in my butt like an asshole. That's nice. Went to a bocce restaurant after my PT. Got myself some Japanese food. I think really when it comes to hibachi, like hibachi's cool when like you're getting like hibachi, like some guy's cooking in front of you. If you're like sitting there and like listening, we'll have like fun and like make noise and all they're cheering, like they do the flips and shit. It's like wow. Gotta put all my headphones on so I can block that shit out. There's too much happiness in this fucking room right now. Be a fucking sad drunk, thinking about drinking my sake, eating my Japanese spaghetti. I'm by myself. How relaxed you gonna get, buddy? I'm feeling pretty relaxed right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really starting to enjoy the flavor of these. The first time was like, yeah, it's okay. Now I'm like, yeah, this is fucking delicious. This smoke is fantastic. I don't know why. Every time I get down to like the filter, I want to burn the fucker down like fast. Burn my fingers. Hell yeah. I mean, everyone at physical therapy is either like a really, really old person or like a young guy that like fucked his shit up in like athletic something. Like the odd one out of the dipshit that fell down the fucking stairs. I kind of like old people. I mean, you got to in this line of work. They're just interesting to talk to, and they'll talk your ear off. And, like, they're pretty easy to talk to, too, because they want to talk to you. It's not like normal, like, younger people where it's like, you know, if I don't want to talk to you, I'm going to give you the cold shoulder, tell you to fuck off. No, old people love talking, dude. They fucking love it. I'm all for it, dude. Talk to me, dude. Talking to whoever you want to talk to that old lady. Make the time fly with me. Man, here's me being fucking lazy again. Just wrote down anime again. How fucking long can I talk about that? Give 5 minutes. I don't even want to talk, I just want to puff more on this cigarette here. Talk after this puff. Just kind of listed down some anime shit I like. I mean, Dragon Ball Z, that's a fucking given. Who doesn't like Dragon Ball Z? It's what we all grew up with. I think that even transcends it, honestly. People who fucking, like, hate anime fucking watch Dragon Ball Z because it's that iconic. I mean, this shit goes hard, dude. Like, it doesn't need to be, like, well written, or it doesn't need to have, like, some massive character depth. I see Goku, like, fucking take his shirt off and light up. Shit's fucking baller, dude. It probably is also just because, like, we're close to the border, so, like, everybody fucking here loves Dragon Ball Z. fucking smoking glasses out here. Go my fucking eye, you cocksucker. You wanna go in Goku's eye, you little bitch. You know better. If your nicotine addiction is strong, let me fight it. Goku's fucking awesome, man. Dragon Ball Z is fucking awesome. Like, I know, like, every single fight just boils down to, like, we're all just gonna wait for Goku to win the fight, and everyone else is just gonna, like, job, or they're gonna fuck up and make the bad guy get stronger, but it's so fucking cool. I think I only really fucked around with, like, the Dragon Ball Z stuff. Like adult Goku. I can't really get into like kid Goku. Like maybe when I was a kid I probably enjoyed it a little bit more, but like now as a grown man, I'm an adult, I've matured. I've realized that I enjoy seeing the bad guy get fucking blasted out in a beam struggle. It's really something only a mature person could enjoy. Is Dragon Ball Z. It's very mature audience. When Bulma gets her titties out and bounces around the screen. That's the part I like. Is my favorite arc the Frieza arc? I think it is. I think Frieza's my fucking guy. Because that shit goes hard, dude. Like, the absolute disrespect he has for life just fucking kills it, dude. It's like, what's such a good bad guy? Like, Vegeta's a fucking dickhead, but Frieza's just straight up like a bad person. Like, Vegeta's a dick. And, like, he does some dickheaded shit, but Frieza's like, wow, this guy is literally like Space Hitler, dude. This is fucking awesome. And then, like, they fight on, like, a fucking dying planet. And, like, the guy's got so much dog in him, so much absolute fucking, like, black tar of the soul that he's willing to fucking try to kill Goku at the last minute after fucking Goku spares him, dude. That's fucking... You gotta have some fucking serious gall in your fucking heart, dude. I think my favorite character's gotta be Krillin. Fucking Krill Dog. Like, I know, like, later in the season, like, most people just fucking clown on him a lot, but... Dude, you got some robot pussy, and you didn't. Can you really clown on a guy like that? No, you can't. Dude, this wind's fucking my shit up right now. I gotta light these cigarettes with other cigarettes. I don't know why I'm not. Oh fuck, we're talking about classic anime. We should be talking about Gurren Lagann, dude. That shit was... If I had a kid, I'd make him watch it. Like, all the way through. He'd be staying up for like a week just watching Gurren Lagann on repeat. That shit's like... Shit made a man out of me when I was a kid, bro. I didn't even know I watched it until I started like looking at like the kind of doodles I'd do as a kid, and I put Gurren Lagann glasses on fucking everything. I didn't even know I watched the show, dude. But yeah, Gurren Lagann goes fucking hard. I think I've actually broken some of my PRs just to Gurren Lagann music. I'll put on like that Linkin Park sounding one from the soundtrack. That fucking scene with like Tengen Taka Gurren Lagann. No, I broke a PR to that. I deadlifted more than I ever deadlifted my entire life to that fucking scene. Just straight up, I watched the scene, and like in the middle of the hype moment, I pulled a deadlift. I don't remember how much though. mean, then I beat that PR and that kind of like, but yeah, that actually got me, like, it put some fire in my heart, dude. Because that's what it does. A show like that is designed to fucking light you up. I think, like, I never really watched anime after those two. Until I was like a teenager, and I watched like Attack on Titan. I thought Armin was a girl, and I thought she was like hot, and so then I watched the rest of it, and it turned out he was a boy, and that kind of fucked me up. But I think the scene that like in Attack on Titan as a whole, that gets my dick hardest, is like the Erwin charge scene, where like he gets his arm bitten off, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's fucking over, dude. Erwin's just got fucked. He's about to get fucking diddled." And he's like, "Motherfucker, I told y'all to charge. What the fuck you looking at me for?" Like that plus the soundtrack, it's like, it's fucking there, dude. It's fucking gold. I don't think anything can really come close to something like that. Like that much build up, that much hype. Especially considering like the odds and like the tension that like it puts into is like these motherfuckers are fighting for their fucking lives and losing like every day. A good day is when only like 20 people fucking die. And it gets you to believe it and make sure you like see that, yeah, dude, these guys are fighting insurmountable odds. But even so, someone like Erwin can fucking like rally people to fucking run to their death. There's so many fucking hype moments in that show, dude. Like, I feel like a little, like, fucking basic bitch when I say I like Attack on Titan is like one of my best ever, but dude, it's got moments, bro. It's got some serious fucking moments in it. I mean, I really enjoyed the manga. I read it all the way up. I really enjoyed the anime until kind of we got to the new, like the ending. The ending is kind of what fucked me over. Because they did the Code Geass ending. Like the Code Geass ending where, what the fuck is that? Look at that fucking creature. It's too big to be called an insect. It's more like a raw slab of iron. Nah, dude, I fucked with Code Geass a little bit. I mean, that table didn't deserve what happened to it, but it is what it is. I mean, it just kind of really just like tells people we all need to talk about sexual assault. Table-kun didn't consent to that. But the ending is just kind of the same ending as a lot of them go. It's like nothing changes, we're going right back to status quo, and like there's the problem. It's like if nothing changed, then what was the point? And a lot of like, I think writers from Japan have that problem where they don't really know how to end it, so they just kind of like, okay, everything just goes back to normal. We're moving on. I was personally all for the genocide ending. I thought it was like legit, like they were gonna, like Eren was gonna eat all his friends, like everything that has like the Titan curse in them, then eat them all, then fucking die, and then take it all with him, and then like he would completely remove like the Titan curse from the world, and like that would be it. I thought that was how they were gonna end it, and it would be like fucking bloody and horrible, and like the whole world would be fucking irreversibly fucking busted. But it would be a change. It would make sense for his character, especially like what we saw, because like he turned into fucking. He did the thing from Steins Gate, I think, where like he saw like a million different like futures in which everything got fucked up and all his friends died in front of him, and it just made him fucking hard, dude. But it worked. It worked if they did that. But I think maybe that wouldn't have been okay to print because it's kind of like glorifying genocide or something. I think people kind of pulled a lot of politics into it. I remember there was a lot of people going every which way. Like, I remember, like, the fucking threads every day on, like, 4chan. It would just be massive arguments, like, waifu wars. It's like, whose baby is it? Like, Aaron fucking cucked Mikasa with Astoria, just all that shit. And I gotta admit, there were some funny memes, dude. There were some funny fucking memes. Gabby Gang was fucking wild. This little shit stain just fucking blew Aaron's fucking head off. It was fucking excellent. It's a great chapter. Like, cycle of violence, all that stuff. It was good. I liked it. Some people didn't like the fucking ending arc. I liked it up until the ending when they just fucking cold Geassed it. It's like, Aaron makes himself the bad guy for everyone to defeat, and then, like, the whole world fucking comes together as one. It's like peace and love, man. It's like, nah, dude, fuck that. These guys are fucking assholes. Like, me versus you, I'm gonna fucking choose, like, my family over yours. Like, the whole world wants to exterminate them, dude. Like, can you really blame them for thinking, alright, the whole world wants this car, I'm gonna fucking take out the whole world? I would have gotten down with it, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, this wind is fucking my shit up. Man, it's fucking annoying. It's gonna drive me insane. Man, the funniest shit for high school for me was, like, I was a little social, like, autist, like, real fucking weirdo, and I would get really into anime, and I thought, like, everyone else should watch it, so I would put this shit on my Facebook, and I would try to show people, like, Attack on Titan, and, like, obviously they wouldn't really be into it, because not that many people are into anime, and I thought, nah, dude, it's just, like, a really cool show I'm watching. And, like, they're who have been dealing with anime for a while and how annoying it is and how annoying people who watch anime are. It's like, dude, yeah, that's great. Please get the fuck away from me, you fucking freak. I think I had this girl I had a crush on, and we were sitting together at lunch, and I'm like, yo, dude, you'll fucking love this. And I made her watch, like, the first 2 episodes, like, holding in front of her face, like, right next to her. It's like, yeah, isn't that fucking badass, dude? You see that fucking big-ass naked guy eat that fucking bitch? That was his mom, dude. That's wild, huh? It's like, yeah, anyway. Attack on Titan did go fucking hard, dude. Especially the art style. I don't know what that was, but it really did have, like, a look of its own. Especially, like, just kind of like brutality when it comes to, like, gore and stuff. I mean, they didn't do anything crazy like Elfin Lied did, where, like, they're showing, like, actual, like, pieces of people. Everyone just kind of turned into, like, a jelly bomb, like they do with, like, everything. It's just, like, red paint everywhere. And then China, they turn into cum, which is kind of odd. But it was pretty fucking gruesome, like, way more gruesome than, like, the manga, which I picked up on. But, I mean, that's just manga. It's always like that. Danganronpa though, and I did the same thing in high school. It was like I was telling everyone about it, this weird fucking visual novel. Back when it was a visual novel, and they made, like, the anime was kind of off. I feel like by itself it doesn't really stand up. But, like, for anyone who likes Danganronpa, that anime was fucking awesome. But yeah, I loved it. I really wanted to fuck Toko Fukawa. Like, that was my bitch right there. And then, like, she didn't like me because she liked the rich guy, and I wanted to fucking kill myself. I mean, Kyoko Kirigiri is fucking, like, top tier as well, dude. So at least there's, like, a nice, like, little fucking runners-up option for me. Like, I don't know what it is about, like, crazy book chicks. I guess that's my type. Which kind of explains my ex-wife. Like, I would frequently think when I was with her, it's like, yeah, she's great. Like, she's kind of fucked up in the head, but she could be a little bit more fucked up in the head. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish she would cut me a little bit. Just a little bit. Come on, motherfucker. Don't be a pussy. But, like, the gameplay is great. The fucking, like, the storyline's great. The second one, like, obviously they dialed up a lot of the horniness, which I got down with, especially with that, like, fucking nurse girl. The third one was weird. The third one was fucking straight odd, but it was good. Like, I played through all of them, like, I didn't even play them, like, when I was a kid. I fucking watched, like, Let's Plays on the internet, because I was too fucking lazy to buy it. I played them now, and, like, yeah, they hold up. They're fucking good, dude. Like, who the fuck doesn't like Danganronpa? It's fucking great. Like, attorney games, like, clue signing games, like, fucking Phoenix Wright, that shit gets me off. It's pretty great. This song's tight, dude. I think definitely Danganronpa is really good when you play it the first time, but the replay value kind of like dies off really quick once you know the mystery of what the fuck happened. Like, if that's like the twist ending, like the mystery surrounding that keeps you very like engaged into it, it really doesn't, like, because you already know what's going to happen when you go through it. You're just kind of fleshing it out. It's like, oh, I didn't talk to this character the first time I played. I'm going to talk to her now. And it's interesting to kind of flesh out the characters. It is really fun. You get to know them a little bit better than the surface time you kind of got with them, like when you started playing. The only thing that pissed me off was getting invested in a character and they die in the first one. So if I want to get invested in a character, it's going to be my fucking ride or die to the fucking end, motherfucker. But not like the bitch dies like immediately. The third one, man, no wonder they made sure to like copyright claim any video about it, because that twist at the start was fucking peak. Absolutely peak. I had no idea they were gonna do what they did, and then they just fucking pulled it off. I thought like he was the killer. I honestly fucking thought like he fucked with her to get like the killing to happen, and then at the end, like, holy shit, they flipped it around. Like, this is the main character for real? Damn, bro. And then like the ending part where like it turns out she's like a bloodthirsty killer like everyone else. Like, that's fucking wild, dude. I definitely fucked up like halfway into the game of the first one though, because I thought there's no fucking way like that big titty swimmer girl did not kill her. I thought for sure. Like, I fell right into the fucking trap, dude. So I got kind of a good lineup of shit to talk about here. I'm kind of surprised. Psychopaths is one of my starts. I really loved it. I really love like dystopia pieces like that, especially when it comes to like the privacy of someone's mind. Exactly where we draw the line on like crime. If you prevented a crime but you arrest an innocent person to do it, like, did you really like prevent crime? I mean, obviously they kind of like animate it up, like with some tits and like the guns. Like, you could just make it a gun. Let's be honest. You could like make it like a taser and then a gun. You just shoot somebody and they fucking die. But no, they blow them up. It's like, this guy is incompatible with our society. Let's make sure to fucking spray his fucking viscera all over the fucking pavement for everyone to see. That makes complete fucking sense. And like, they wonder why, oh man, when like the psycho guys are around other normal people, they make them fucking act fucking abnormal. Well, gee, I fucking wonder, maybe because you fucking blew them up and they knew they were gonna get blown up, so they freaked out and started taking hostages. Like, you'd think that'd be fucking obvious. But I gotta be honest, the first season is fantastic, but the other seasons don't work without the villain. I forgot his name. Like, no, it's not fucking Machinima. That's a fucking shitty gamer site. Machinima? like tweaking. No, it was something, mass something. It wasn't fucking machinima. They made fucking Arby and the Chief back in the day. No, fucking machinima was something else. What the fuck was its name? Makishima? Man, fucking something, dude. Should ash on that chip's dog. That shit comes back around and fucking ash on her hair. But yeah, man, that villain is just, he takes the cake for the show. The whole show is just him versus the enforcer guy. And then the main character, like our girl, she's more of just kind of a narrator type. I don't really focus too much on her character rather than I focus on the other characters. Because that's like the interesting, compelling characters that you get into. Especially like, if I fucking knew the characters' names, it'd be a lot easier to fucking talk about. Fucking enforcer detective guy and like the main evil villain guy. Like them two and their concepts of justice and the gray area in between and exactly how the system works and why it can't work. It's just so perfect. It's just so fucking perfect. Especially when like they get to talking, like it's so engaging. Yeah, the fucking music is pretty good too. Like there was some serious hype with that final showdown and like the hay fields and all that. It's kind of funny to me, like that fucking, the mystery of how this guy is gonna uproot society got solved by fucking 4chan, but it was still pretty great. I mean, seriously, man. I don't know like how well known that anime is, but I think it's fucking peak. It really is fucking Kino City right there. I really can't find a flaw in it, honestly, besides like kind of some of the more ridiculous parts of the lore. But I think as a whole, it really went great. It was a really great anime. I've never read the manga. I know it goes a lot differently. A lot like the police mascot things are pretty goofy, but I think that's more just kind of Japanese culture. Shit's kind of normal over there. Like mascots and shit. Really cool to see fucking let loose and just fell on my fucking head. Ooh, I want to talk about Berserk. Ooh, pull up a chair. That's gonna be a fucking doozy. Talk about Berserk, I'm gonna talk about Berserk for a fucking hour. Well, let's talk about something that's been done to fucking death because everyone's talked about it because it's obvious. You can't animate Berserk. You can try, you can get close. The movies kind of got close, the show got close. But as a whole, Berserk, you cannot be animated. It's just not something that can be turned into an anime. Obviously, like, there's profit reasons, like, the amount of fucking effort to go into a Berserk anime is not something that's going to be, like, rewarding. That's why a lot of fan animations usually pick it right. They do it well. But, like, the actual, whatever the fuck that was that they made, 3D, like, render that had, like, some weird chowder backgrounds, like, the way they fucking, like, got grain on the characters, just, like, put it and watch it move with the character. It's just wow, that sucked a dick. I mean, I'm sorry it sucked a dick. I wish it didn't, but it did. It would be really cool if it was fucking good. It'd be really cool if they made it well, but they didn't. I mean, it kind of pisses me off that they decided to do like experimentation of how they made it for something as good as Berserk. Like, if you want to experiment with how you animate an anime, do it with something shitty and forgettable, dude. Don't fucking do it with like one of the goats of all time. Like, it's fucking Berserk, dude. Did you really decide to fuck up Berserk? You animated those shitty little fucking demons. And I get they kind of used like the same kind of technology in the first movie, but it looked way fucking better. Like so many GIFs came out. I say GIF, fuck you. If you say GIF, fuck you. It's GIF, bitch. So many GIFs of 4chan with like the really shitty animation and like the goofy fucking scenes. It's just, I get there's goofy moments, but they just don't translate well in animated form. And there's so many things that just can't be animated. Some of them do it well. In the movie, the Griffith showdown versus Guts, in the last part of the Golden Age arc. I guess that's the middle part of the Golden Age arc. That was done, I think, perfectly. They really did do it well. They captured just a lot of like, God, dude, if I got my fucking Berserk fucking collection ass, I should get it, just fucking pull it open, fucking show off my favorite pages. I don't know why I fucking did it. Probably so I don't want to get fucking cigarette shit on it, because I really do enjoy my collection of Berserk. I don't want to fucking ruin it. I haven't even fucking taken the plastic off of most of them. But the impasse of the two characters, Guts is on this side, Griffith is on the other, the kingdom's over here, Guts' freedom is over here, and like the standoff, and it's perfectly marrying the way they met. It's just, there's so many details and effort put into that scene that just fucking, just perfection, dude. Just fucking perfection. And then like the scene where Guts sees Griffith for the first time in forever, and it looks like it isn't even hate. It's like I'm seeing the end of my journey, but I don't even know if I want to kill him right now. It looks like honest to God, like love, like brotherly love. It's like I haven't seen you in forever. I can finally see you again, the way he was before he got turned into a demon. I think really a lot of Berserk, I mean, everyone has their own interpretation of like what happens between panels. I think that's really what makes the problem with animating is, because you're never gonna make everyone happy. Like I think, like in the animation we kind of make in our head as we're reading the manga, it goes differently than the way it can be animated. I think I remember seeing the fan animation for the moth demon, and I thought this looked, it was fucking excellent. It was a really well done piece, but in my head I saw it going very differently, the way the old demon is thinking, the kind of things she's saying, how she sounds, the kind of things she's thinking about, like her memories. And I really love that arc, the Lost Children's arc, because that's like, I'm supposed to be talking about fucking the Berserk anime, but now I'm just gushing over the manga. Berserk is a lot of things, like a lot of things, but one of them is just, it's about Guts, and the struggle of Guts, and his kind of struggle with both the forces of demons, the world, and then himself. Like, can he live as a normal human being? Can he still hold on to the things that he still has, the love he still has for his friends, and like Casca, and like the good things in his life, or is he gonna lose them by giving in like his hatred and rage and anger? And I think like Lost Children is like perfect microcosm of that struggle. I don't know if any people like really know it that well, because, oh my god, bitch, you are not taking my cigarette butt. Get the fuck back in my house. Like, in that final scene in Lost Children, when like Guts has the sword over his head, he was about to chop that little girl in half to kill that demon. Some people think like he hesitated. No, he was about to fucking do it. He was so pissed off and angry, so filled with fucking rage and like hatred and just like animalistic hunger for fucking death. He was ready to fucking chop through a small little girl to kill that demon. Not even kill the demon, fucking torture the demon, because he likes torturing demons. He wants them to suffer the same way he suffered. He wants them to feel like the prey that his friends felt like they were prey, and the way he felt like he was prey. He wants them to suffer. He wanted that demon to suffer, even though it was a little girl. Like, that can be argued that, like, she was kind of a piece of shit. She had it coming. But, like, this little girl has kind of been following him around, dude. Like, he's straight up, like, the next time you get in my way, I'm gonna chop straight through you to get to her, bitch. Don't fucking do it again. And then she does it again. He was about to do it. And it's not even, like, Puck couldn't stop him. Like, fucking none of his friends were around to stop him. There was nothing stopping him besides pure chance, pure luck, that her dipshit father managed to shoot him with a crossbow. Like, that's pure fucking luck. Between that and everything else, we could have had like a Guts that's just completely lost his humanity. And the whole thing is about holding on to your humanity, finding your humanity, holding on to it. And even if you lose some of it, holding on to the rest with dear life so that you don't lose any more of it, because it's everything to you. Because if you don't have your humanity, what do you have? Even if you lose everything, once you give that up, it's over. You just start destroying yourself and destroying others. But it really is just a perfect fucking arc. It goes over so much details about the manga. I think, like, if anyone wants to know what Berserk is about, they can just read that arc and know exactly what it's about. Like, here's our guy, here's our main character, here's what he's struggling with, here's the problem he's got to deal with every single fucking day, every single fucking night, and here's what's on the line. Like, not just the people around him that are dying because of him, but himself. He's about to lose everything. He's just on the edge every single fucking day. I mean, some people talk shit about the newer arcs, like, what is this Fairyland JRPG bullshit, but it's fucking nice. That's kind of the point, is like, we saw Guts at his worst. Now we want to see him at his best. Him taking more of a fatherly role, being a friend to others, kind of working on his relationship with Casca, kind of working through the trauma that both of them went through, that is just made worse by each other. But this whole time I'm not talking about the fucking anime, I'm talking about the manga. Because there's nothing that you could see in like an anime about Berserk where you think, yeah, the anime did it better. And a lot of things with other animes, like, yeah, the manga did this better and the anime did this better. For any animation, it's always trying to capture the fucking keynote of the manga. It's never trying to surpass it and do anything better. It's just trying to come close to what the manga could do. It really is a damn shame that, like, Mora died. I don't think anyone really thought it's something he was going to be able to finish, because he's been slowing down a lot, and it is what it is. It happened. Even if people kind of have their thoughts about the new stuff coming out, none of that is stuff made up by his friends. Moria laid out exactly what he wanted done in his story, and he's given his story to his friends for them to finish. Whenever they finish, I mean, there's probably going to be some downsides, but for me personally, my ending for Berserk, what I think was the end, was when Griffith shows up at, like, the fairy island as the Moonlight Child. I think that was, like, a perfect ending. Like, it didn't, like, finish off all the story points, but I think, like, in our heads we can kind of put together what happened afterwards, which is pretty much exactly what happened. Guts tried to immediately turn Griffith into a fucking red paste. I really think that was a really perfect ending. It even has like the end at the bottom of it. It's like, as far as I'm concerned, for like Mora's work, I think that was the end, and it just worked excellent. I think. I'm still gonna read the rest of the manga. I want to see exactly kind of what Mura had in mind. I'm supposed to be talking about the fucking anime. I'm talking about the manga. I fucking love it so goddamn much. Fuck. I don't care if it got stuck on the boat arc for like a fucking 2-year fucking hiatus, and kind of how shitty the boat arc actually was. I kind of was just kind of waiting for it to be over. It was still kind of cool. I mean, I think this has been done to death. Everyone talks shit about the fucking Berserk anime. There's nothing I can say that hasn't already been said by like a million different fucking people. Like the animation shit, they missed the points on a lot of the scenes. They left out a lot of key shit. And I think that's like one of the biggest flaws it has, is they cut down on a lot, and they have to because it's an anime. They can't just animate every single fucking panel by panel. But there is no filler in Berserk. Except for the boat arc, that was kind of fillerish, but there is no filler in Berserk. Every single part of it is a cohesive part of the story that must be told for the story to work, and then leaving it out is just like, what the fuck is this? It doesn't stand on its own. I mean, I kind of wish people would like animate the Lost Children arc, but then again, they probably fucking won't because it's a Lost fucking Children's arc. That's just not something that the FCC would enjoy or anyone would enjoy, besides people who like Berserk. But it really is kind of depressing that we'll never get like a good anime for Berserk. Like, I don't mean good, because there has been some good attempts, but attempts, they were never perfect. I don't mean kind of like a pretentious little bitch about it. It's like there's no fucking perfection, but some things are like go perfect. I think a lot of parts of the Attack on Titan anime were actually perfect. Like, they went fucking well. But cannot be said the same for like fucking Berserk. I wish they got the fucking Chainsaw Man. The Chainsaw Man treatment. Chainsaw Man got done well, dude. Chainsaw Man, like, I really love that guy's work. Even though he's a nutcase, I read through Fire Punch. I really enjoyed Fire Punch. I love Chainsaw Man. It's just, I love the characters and how they're designed. They're not like the main character. They're not the traditional main characters of a manga, like trying to avenge anything. This dude just wants to live his life. That's literally all he wants to do. He wants to live his life as a normal fucking boy. He wants to jack off. He wants to have sex. He wants to drink beer. He wants to have fun. And I think that's really interesting as a character point. Like, this guy isn't like these other other characters from other animes where they actually have like some serious like main character reason to do shit. The dude just wants to fucking be a kid. He just wants to be a dumbass teenager. And I mean, can you blame him? Got treated like shit, dude. But fuck me, dude. Mappa goes hard. I don't know what kind of slave drivers they fucking employ to just like put those animators' balls in a vice. Like, you don't get to get your balls released until you finish these keynotes, bitch. They do something to those fucking people. Like, I don't know if they're like hyped up on meth or like fucking just straight Adderall, like drip fed into their fucking eyeballs. But dude, those guys fucking go ape shit on that stuff, man. Like, it looks good, it sounds good, the fucking music choice was good. They got it. They figured out exactly what the manga was about when they fucking did the anime. They know exactly what points, exactly what needs to happen. Like, it goes well, dude. I'll remember that one chick, the one chick with the eye patch and like the cigarettes and like she pukes in Denji's mouth? I think that definitely is one of the reasons I like older women though. Basically what I'm saying is this manga has irreversibly destroyed my sexuality. I will never live a normal life again. I don't know what it is about like Chainsaw Man. It's like the way that artist does characters and stories. It has a certain vibe to it that a lot of others don't get. Like the way he does his characters, the way he does his expressions, the way he does his stories, it's something very specific to him that a lot of other stories don't really do well. I think if I had to say it, and it's not even going to convey my meaning. I'm going to be completely wrong when I say it, but it's kind of like the closest word that I can describe is the reason I feel this way. Like it has humanity to it. Like these people actually act like very human people, very human. I think that's what I'm kind of looking for. Like obviously there's parts where it's like, yeah, why the fuck did this guy make this decision? But it still feels like a very human character, something human. And then like it's very gray, there's no like good or bad. Well, there is good and bad, but there's a lot of people that are just kind of hanging out in the middle. I mean, I know people meme about Fire Punch a lot, and even still on 4chan, like everyone puts that fucking smiling face behind the spoiler text all the time, because it is really fucking funny. And I think the author experimented a lot, but I think you see a lot of the benefit of that experimentation in Chainsaw Man, just how well it turned out, and like how fucking hard it caught on, because it's good. I really hope the fandom doesn't turn out to be fucking freaks. They probably are, and I'm gonna get lumped up in with them, but no, Chainsaw Man's fucking a 10 out of 10. It's really good. Why the fuck can't we get fucking Mappa to do a Berserk, man? Like, what's the reason? Why can't we get the good studio to do, like, the good shit we want? Why is it these fucking guys that want to do, like... They even did what Berserk anime tried to do, but they did it well. That's what's kind of pissing me off, too. They did the same kind of, 3D rendering that now we do trace over with 2D, and then we make it look more 2D to make the assets work well. And it fucking works. You hardly even notice. Like, if you look really closely, you can tell that it's like 3D, like, modeling that is like a filter put over it, and then they, like, do line tracing. But it works well. You can't even tell the difference between, like, that and 2D animation. So, basically, it just did everything Berserk tried to do, but better. The Berserk anime. Like, isn't that a bitch? Talk about, like, fucking missed opportunity, man. Like, no one's really, like, the hugest fan of fucking 3D and 2D mixed together in anime. I know it saves time, it just looks like shit. Like, those 3D crowds that go up and down the fucking pavement because they don't want to be fucked to draw them. I get it. You don't want to draw them. I wouldn't want to fucking draw them. But just frame them out. Like, that's all you have to do. Frame them out of the fucking scene so you don't have to do it. It looks like shit. Every single time it looks like shit. Or, like, the massive, like, character that needs to be done by 3D, or else, like, it'll take too long. Just find a way around it. That's the biggest thing that is the reason we have good movies and good stuff that people have done, is because they worked within their constraints. They didn't try to do something crazy like render an entire fucking massive scene with massive amounts of characters, because it took too long. They figured out how to make the massive scene by cutting the corners they needed to make and framing it the most perfect way to make it, and then pulling it off so it works. A lot of people don't get that. It even ties into like video games. Video games have this constant urge to like work on graphics, and then they'll put a massive amount of like polygons and work into making realistic textures for a fucking sandwich that sits on a table and does nothing for the game. Like, check out like Battlefield 3. They made like a really realistic looking hamburger that sits on a table, but the way they did it didn't require all that work. They did exactly what they needed to do to make it look like it's supposed to be there. I'm talking about a fucking burger. It sounds ridiculous, but the way they used their graphics was in a way that acknowledged the limitations of their medium, their strengths of their medium, and how they could trick the person watching it to think, wow, that's a really good looking graphic. It's a trick, and it works well. They didn't put like 30 plus man hours into putting the polygons in a fucking hamburger. No, they made it look like they did. Really, all it is a JPEG on the fucking screen, but the way the player moves in to the scene and then leaves, it looks perfect. It looks like it's supposed to be there. It looks like it's designed well. It's these tricks people use to cut down on the fucking work time, but still make something good, to be perceived as something good to the person playing the game or watching the show. That's what we need to like be doing, but people don't. People think we should waste all our time on going through every single last bit here, all the finer little bits that people are gonna fucking not even give a shit about in the grand scheme. And it like hurts the product, because then you're focusing on your energy on something stupid when you could be focusing on your energy on something that makes the show or makes the game. I don't even know if I said that well. I'm probably too fucking drunk. Ugh, how many fucking cigarettes did I smoke just there? I'm not even fucking awake anymore. What was that, like 9? Oh my god, I crumpled this paper to shit. 9. It's like 114 cigarettes to go. I'm gonna smoke some more later tonight. Alright. That's day number 10. Fuck yeah, dude.